I really cannot say enough good things about our staff and the way that they have navigated the transition over the past 2 years, not only through a pandemic, but through new leadership with me taking on this role. And we had some other leadership changes through that period of time. They were really able to motivate, nurture, and guide their teams through a lot of change. And that's why I think we were able to adapt and be so successful in these past 2 years. So accepting the role during the pandemic was kind of a daunting prospect, but also I was really up for that challenge of thinking about how could CampFire come out of that crisis even better than ever. And what I've learned in leading us through that transition is that if you have the right people involved with your organization, you can really weather any storm. One thing we've done to reinforce the mission and vision of CampFire is to really capture one story of our agency. We have 3 departments: early education, youth development, and outdoor learning. And some people know a little bit about all of those, and some people know a lot about one of them. So we really wanted to capture all that we do. And one way that we did that was to create these Who We Are booklets. They're just a really handy way to show people what we do. They have our values, our mission, our vision, why our programs stand out from other programs. Everything you need to know about us is right here in this little booklet. So we've worked really hard on our messaging to really tell the story of CampFire. The thing that inspires me the most about being president and CEO at CampFire is our focus on equity. Our vision is to ensure that every child has equitable access to the quality learning opportunities they need to thrive. We serve all children and youth, and we strive to make sure that we are targeting the highest need educators in our early education training and credentialing. And that is really important to me, to make sure that everybody feels welcome, everybody has a place in our organization, both the folks that we serve and the people on our staff. So I am most proud over the past 2 years of a few accomplishments. One of them is our fundraising efforts. In partnering with our development team and our partners, we have been able to increase our budget this past year to almost $1 million more than the previous year. And our fundraising events have been the most successful in their history. So we are really reaching and exceeding our goals in fundraising, and what that tells me is the community has got a lot of confidence in what we do and in our mission, and that's wonderful motivation for our staff. The other thing that has been really great is we've been able to grow our staff from 68 to 83 full-time permanent employees. That doesn't include the 50 or so we hire every summer to do our resident camp, but we've been able to grow our staff and really improve our culture. We've gone from more of a hierarchical culture to an egalitarian one in which everyone has a voice, and one in which everyone feels safe and a sense of belonging. And that has really opened up avenues for big ideas, innovation, and moving our programs forward. So from fundraising to growing our staff and improving our culture, those are some of the things that have really stood out in the past 2 years. Our programs have evolved a lot in the last 2 years since COVID. We have launched our early education apprenticeship program, which was in its infancy in 2020. We started out with 20 apprentices, and now we're up to 60 apprentices. So we're really growing that program both here in North Texas and across the state. In terms of our outdoor programming, we are back to pre-COVID numbers out at camp, which is wonderful to see. And we have a really wonderful leadership staff out there who are creating a very unique and wonderful camper experience for all of our campers. And then in our youth development programs, we are still doing our work in after school, but we have really revamped our Teens in Action program content. Our new vice president has really fleshed out our Teens in Action programming to include a lot of new community partners and experiences for our teens around career exploration and college and scholarship readiness. So we're really excited about where our programs have come over the past 2 years, and we're about to embark on a 23-25 strategic planning effort to take them hire in the next 3 to 5 years.